Welcome to some more F1 2021 driver career mode. We're entering Azerbaijan as I expected in the previous episode. It was a stunner last time out. If you guys haven't seen that yet, make sure you check out the link in the description for the F1 2021 driver career mode playlist. And there's also the My Team playlist down there as well for the F1 2021 game that I'm also pursuing on the channel. We're doing every other day uploads of each series, so please be sure to check out both and enjoy them. And yeah, without further ado, it's Azerbaijan time, round 4 of 12 for the F2 season as we prepare for the F1 journey. So hope you guys are enjoying this series, and let's move on to Baku for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Before we continue though, just want to make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that red subscribe button down below is pressed. Hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as the next video goes live. As always, I'm uploading more F1 2021 videos, so please be sure to be subscribed so you don't miss out on any future videos, either from my team or driver career mode. So yeah, your support has been great. Thank you guys so much, and let's move on with today's episode. Before we continue, just want to say Merry Christmas to those who are celebrating Christmas. This video is going up on the 25th, so hope you guys got what you wished for, and hopefully you're spending time with your family in a safe and healthy way. So hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves today. But today for Suh, it is a lap. It is a Grand Prix, or rather I should say race session around Azerbaijan. Hopefully we can have a good session today, a strong result considering we have been quite strong overall over the past couple Grand Prix or race weekends. I keep saying Grand Prix because of F1, but everything here is based on F2, so it's just a race weekend with a feature race and the sprint race. Let's hope for a good qualifying session to put us near the top. And again, Azerbaijan is one of the stronger circuits. I am in the top 5 on the time trial leaderboard, so hopefully we can emulate that here in today's career mode video. This long straight to the start finish line. Let's see what our time is gonna be. Might be a fastest lap. Of course it is.
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done.
Not my greatest lap, but it's fast enough to get us P1. Okay, gonna bring it back to the garage then. Alright, looks good. P1 after that one lap. We didn't go for another one, so P1 for us, 150.7 in the F2 car, 151.4 for Mick Schumacher, and our teammate Guan Yu Zhou 151.7. So he was a whole second behind us. Oh my god, look at all these times. 1.5 seconds. We're almost in identical cars, but I'm that much faster. So let's advance, head to the race weekend, the feature race first, and let's see what we can do from pole position.
Baku never fails to disappoint fans of Formula 2, so hold on tight, the cars are set on the grid, and any moment we'll be starting today's race. Welcome to Azerbaijan. This is not your usual racing circuit. It provides one of the most complete tests for the field. Sector 1 sports a set of 90-degree corners around the block, if you like. Sector 2 gets even tighter with the old city walls. Sector 3 just turns 16 to negotiate, and then 2.2 kilometers flat to the floor, full throttle in 6th gear, all the way to the end. Joining me today is a man who is no stranger to going fast, Davide Valsecchi of GP2 2012 fame. Great to have you here today, Davide. Are you enjoying yourself here in the beautiful city of Baku?
Absolutely, Alex. Baku is fantastic and so this track. Have a check. The architecture, the narrow street. Easy to see why it's one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar. But Alex, street circuits can be unforgiving. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a safety car or two out during today's race.
Let's take a look at the grid positions for today's race. Yuki Tsunoda lines up on pole position, with Jehan Daruvala alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Galeo, Lundgaard, Guan Yu Zhou, and Armstrong. Schumacher, the engineer. Piquet, Daniel Ticktum. Schwartzman, Delatraz. Guilherme Samaya, and Dragovic. Markelov, Matsushita. Aitken, and Luca Giotto. Mazepin, Sato. Alesi, and Roy Nissany completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Back in P8 all of a sudden. Again, I guess it's an engine switching issue or something. I don't know. I've decided to give up on it. Let's reverse strategy, see what's best. Lap 5 or 6 pit seems to be the suggestion. And let's get going because there's not much we can change here. I'm excited for this one. My favorite track, 5 red lights, and away we go. Gained 1 position already from the get-go. 2 positions on the get-go. Sorry, Joe. I had a bit of a lock-up moment. Here we go. Armstrong, Galeo, Lundgaard, Daruvala ahead of us. And then I have no idea who's in P1 right now. Up the inside, nice. Alright, Lundgaard's next.
Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
Okay, we got decent amount of diving it in. On Lundgaard, nice. Galeo's next. This is working out a lot better than I expected. Oh, I missed that apex. Okay, it does seem like Daruvala... Okay, I thought they were gonna pit. Never mind. Tsunoda's up front. Okay, good to know. I think I can catch them all. This is one of my favorite tracks on the F1 calendar as well, so... It's one of the most favorite tracks to drive around. Also on the F1 game. I really like this circuit. Can we get a bit of slipstream from that far away? 1.4? It does seem like there is a tiny bit of slipstream effect.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
DRS enabled, so I want to be within 1 second of Galeo. I am kinda closing the gap on him. Does he have DRS? Possibly. Galeo might have DRS on Daruvala. Okay, definitely. I got more straight line pace than these guys ahead. I am closing the gap, but not fast enough.
Gap to teammate behind is 5.
I do have DRS here.
Seconds.
It must be the tire wear really catching on to the AI here. As we noticed from previous race weekends. The AI does struggle with tire wear. Come on, Galeo. Oh, exceeding track limits. Not ideal. Moment of truth. Can I get Galeo here? Up the inside. Yes, I can.
Good job. Nice overtake.
A little touch of the curb and I kind of got sent to the... I've seen half of the nether realm, pretty much. But here we go. Box this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Box, box, box. Here we go. Pit confirm. Let's see if we can get the undercut on some of these guys, because I think the undercut is an actual strategy around Azerbaijan.
Release, release.
6.2, okay. Oh. I just merged straight into Armstrong. That's an unsafe release. Tsunoda's just ahead of us.
Guan Yu is coming in for his stop.
Okay, moment of truth. Teammate is in the pits. A bunch of people who didn't pit earlier are in the pits now. So let's see if we can get the undercut on Daruvula. We shall see. Going up the order now. Ah, Daruvula exits ahead of us. Okay. It's about the same. But we did extend the gap on Galil, who did struggle in the pits a bit. So it's still all to fight for, because we need to see if AI starts to struggle with tire wear. Yellow flag. Oh dear. Tsunoda's out. Engine issue.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
It was easy, mate. The guy was retiring. 3.5 to Daruvula. Not sure if I can make it. The tire wear isn't as bad as I expected it. The AI is managing their tires well.
Be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now.
Yeah, I know. Rear right is struggling the most. Galil is about 4 seconds behind us. 3.6 ahead is Daruvula. Not sure if I can get him in the next 2 laps, but P2 is a valiant effort. Here we go, final lap of the race. Daruvula 3.5 ahead of us. So he's doing well.
Final lap of the race.
Alright. Gotta manage my tires a bit. I just didn't find the pace afterwards, and I think Daruvula was doing very well to maintain his tires. But it's a valiant effort from P8. Now I don't know if it's a reverse grid from P1 to P8, but I keep getting pushed down the order. Not quite sure why. But as I mentioned in the previous couple of videos, put me anywhere on the grid and I'll just drive. It's a comfortable P2 right now. Yep, somehow the AI doesn't have ERS, but somehow finds more pace around here on the final lap. That's one thing I did notice. So I don't know where the F2 drivers get their extra pace from. But anyway, P2. Decent. Starting from P8. I'll take it. We got lucky with Tsunoda retiring as well, but hey, sometimes luck comes with the job. There we go. Daruvula wins it for Carlin. We get P2 for Uni Virtuosi.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Carlin today. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
I think this race was won thanks to the tire management. You have to remember, it's not just about going as fast as you can. It's about consistency. It's about maintaining your speed over the entire race distance. So being able to keep the lap time competitive while still respecting the tires, that's where they won today.
And there you have it, today's winners. Having raced some of the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance.
Well, P2, I'll take it. It's not the best I could have done, but hey, did well for starting from P8. Okay, so the featured race results are as follows. Daruvula, myself, and Galil on the top 3. Podium positions: Ticktum, Schumacher, Armstrong, Zhou, Pedro Piquet, Schwartzman at the Latras rounded the top 10 points. Markulov, Nissani, Samaya, Masushita, Lundgaard, Aiken, Alessi, Giotto, Mazepin, Drugovic, Sato rounded the finishers, with Tsunoda not finishing the race after an engine failure in that fast back straight, semi-straight. Anyway, take a look at the standings real quick. 108 points to our name, 46-point gap to Schumacher. We extend the gap. Ticktum is on 61, 1 point between Schumacher and Ticktum, and Tsunoda, who couldn't finish the race, suffers down to P4 for him. 57 points for him. Daruvula just behind him as well. Uni Virtuosi still going strong, 45 points ahead of Carlin, 113 points for them. Dams trades places with ART Grand Prix, 99 points for Dams, 82 for ART. Shrews and BWT HWA Race Lab, they also switch positions, 14 points for Shrews and BWT has 10. So that is looking interesting. Results for the weekend: I'm P2, 3-point difference to Jan Daruvula. Let's see if we can do better in the sprint race ahead.
We've reversed the top 8 from yesterday's race to set the grid for the sprint race here today, and the drivers are almost ready on the grid down below. Alongside me today, I'm delighted to welcome back to the commentary box the 2012 GP2 champion, Davide Valsecchi. There looks to be a challenging race ahead of the drivers today, Davide. With that in mind, what are you looking out for today?
Well, Alex, I want to see how the drivers at the back of the grid are going to roll down. They'll need to make an impact in the early stages, and they're probably hoping for a bit of luck at the start. We may see some bold maneuvers out there today.
Let's dive straight into the sprint race here on the mediums for the full session. Let's see if we can have a good start from P6. 5 red lights, and it's lights out in Baku, and away we go for the sprint race. Lundgaard blocks off the inside line, but we can dive it in. Oh my god, Lundgaard, what are you doing? Smashes into me, man. It's not my fault. Ooh, the acceleration out of there wasn't the greatest, but we'll take it. Our teammate Joe is right next to us as well. Risky dive on both cars to get onto the podium. Again, the Carlin duo of Daruvula and Tsunoda are just ahead. Don't know how to catch them. Come on. Can we find some extra pace somewhere, please? We need to hurry up. We need to hurry up. Come on, come on, come on. 156.6 is the fastest lap right now, of course. First lap only. Okay, I am definitely setting some amazing sectors, but I can't get anywhere close to Tsunoda and Daruvula, which makes me wonder how in the world am I getting fastest laps? They should be faster than I am. Dan Ticktum steals the fastest lap because he has DRS. Oh, yellow flag. I did clip the first turn, by the way. So exceeded track limits there. Guan Yu Zhou's out. Well, I don't really care, to be honest. Okay, I should have DRS, right? No, I don't have DRS. Oh, I do have DRS. Very nice. Let's catch them now. This is now a fight. Daruvula and Tsunoda are starting to fall back. Fastest lap. Okay, here we go. This is good. This is good. This is a very good run out. Let's try and get them both here. This is a marvelous run. Oh my god, look at the pace that I've got. Marvelous. Both taken. And fastest lap.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Take the lead of the sprint race with 3 laps to go. Can I defend for the love of Christ? Come on, do I have the pace against Tsunoda? I think it is the tire wear coming to play here. All these cars have tire wear issues. So do I, but I've managed my tire a lot better than the AI has, I think. Tsunoda's got a good run out. Not the greatest, but still a reasonable amount. We're gonna start weaving a little bit, try and break the slipstream a little for Tsunoda. Oh, he doesn't have the pace. I think we can get into this turn before he can. Okay, moment of truth. If I can defend against Tsunoda here, if I can keep him behind me, we've got a good chance of winning the Grand Prix. Or, keep saying it, sprint race. He's got DRS. Gonna try and break the slipstream a little. Go on the inside line. We've got an opportunity here.
Final lap of the race.
Good defense against Tsunoda. Daruvula has fallen so far behind. Tictum and Tsunoda are both past him. He was leading for most of the Grand Prix. Tsunoda's coming to us. Okay. We're doing the Suh Elite Racing tactic here. There we go. We should have DRS. We should easily overtake Tsunoda with wing damage. See you later, son. Haha! Yes, it worked again. P1. Please
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
That's it for another race and a fantastic win for Uni Virtuosi. So, Davide, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Although the Formula 2 cars are all the same spec, the winner just looked better out there. It would have been a combination of getting those tires up to running temperature faster and driving to the condition on track. They made it look easy out there today.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Well done to us. What a drive. We finally found some pace towards the end. Got past Tsunoda and Daruvula. And then we used our signature Suh Elite Racing tactic on the last couple turns on the last straight to secure the victory. What a race. Redemption in sprint race. Well, stunning race overall. Fastest lap as well for us as we secure P1 for the sprint race. Tsunoda and Tictum on the podium. Alongside us, Deruvla, Armstrong, Galeo, PK, Drugovic round out the points finishers. Of course, only the top 8 get points in the sprint race. Schumacher and Schwartzman round out the top 10. Nissany, Delatraz, Alesi, Aitken, Markelov, Samaya, Mazepin, Kyoto, Sato, and Lundgaard round out the finishers, with Matsushita and Zhou now finishing the race today. His best time, Matsushita's best time was 136.2. What? How in the world was that happening? That is bizarre. Anyway, let's take a look at the standings then. How does that change? 125 points for us, 71 points for Tictum, who moves up the ranks here, overtaking Sonoda. 69 for Sonoda, 71 for Tictum, so they're still quite neck and neck. 54-point gap to Tictum, so we are extending the gap a little bit. Deruvla is on 64 points in P4. Team standings wise, we are 175 points. Univirtuosi Racing, Carlin are behind us, 133, 42-point gap. I think the gap is relatively stable around the 40s and 50s, so let's hope that next race weekend we can have more good points made to extend that gap or even maintain it. Dams is in third with 113. No real changes to the team standing after the sprint race. Results for the weekend, we overtake Deruvla to get the top step, 4 points from qualifying to get pole position, 18 points in race 1, 15 points in race 2, plus the fastest lap in the second sprint race, so we have a total of 39 points secured in today's race. Well, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Matsushita did finish the race. In fact, I looked back at the replay and he did cross the line after lap 11, but somehow he did not finish the race. Not quite sure why, but it is what it is. A strong start from us on the feature race and then a strong finish in the sprint race. Unfortunately, we couldn't find the pace to catch everyone else up, especially the Carlin teams up ahead during the feature race. They were just way too fast, and I think that was also the case here. They were just brilliantly quick. In the feature race, we got a little lucky because Sonoda suffered an engine failure. In this one, we somehow find the pace. We did find the pace somewhere, and it was especially with the long straight that we were able to overtake using DRS, and that was one heck of an overtake. I think one of the best I've done in the F2 career mode. I'm sure my recent results have turned some heads my way. Toto Wolff, Christian Horner, Günther Steiner, I don't know who else. Maybe they were interested in our services, so we will see. Let me know in the comment section down below who you want me to sign for when F1 comes about in approximately 9 laps or 9 races in time. So yeah, it looks like we are definitely going to get a seat anywhere on the F1 grid. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Again, Azerbaijan, another circuit that I'm very familiar with, very strong on. Really do enjoy it. And this was on 105 AI difficulty, so we'll see if we need to bump it up even more. All my career mode videos are on 105 difficulty, so I think if we continue to dominate too much, I think it is time to raise the AI level, and I'll do that to our own discretion, depending on how things go. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not sure what's next because the F2 calendar does jump around, so I think it is going to be another strong circuit like Austria or France or Canada maybe. So it's one of them. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, use the red button down below, hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. We're almost there at 300 by the end of the year, so please do consider subscribing to support the channel and also to stay in the loop of the series going on my channel. Thank you guys so much for your support. Take care of yourselves, stay healthy, stay safe, and until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys at the next race weekend.